and Lisa. Take it away, Kevin.
What a way to start our show. So, we have tonight with us on this thing we call The Beat Goes On Global Internet Radio Show on KBCMradio.com. Mayor John Souther's favorite station, I might add, due to the diligence of the Shadow Man. But nonetheless, we have a guest tonight that has the distinction of being, we figured out, in a three-way tie with the most appearances on the show.
Oh, wow.
Overall. Yeah. Kevin Kuonen, how you doing, man?
I'm good, Mark. How are you?
I'm good. Maybe you should bring that mic a little closer, please. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, we're not insured that much, so.
Cool.
No bouncing it off the melon.
Well, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you, man. And, you know, you're a working guy too, man. And
oh, yeah.
Thank you for coming in right after work. And
working man blues.
Well, that's, you know, is that an inspiration or what? You know, that's probably the dumbest question I've ever asked, right?
No. It's all good. Yeah, it's good to be here after a hard day's work, playing the guitar, talking to you. You can't beat that.
Well, and that's true. This is why we do what we do, because, you know, being on the show so many times, you're an old friend, you know, and we see you around town whenever we can, and just a joy to talk to you anyway. So, I don't know, we haven't titled this show. We've been trying to do themes, titled shows. I guess the closest I can come is we just laughed about the fact this is our Blues Under the Bridge weekend.
Right on.
But how about a jump on some blues, huh, with Kevin K?
I love the blues. The blues is where it all began. So.
Well, you know, we started out, yeah, you know the story, but it just so happens that the main entertainment this week around town is going to be a whole lot of blues.
Oh, yeah. Grant Sabin, some of my good friends and cohorts that I've been jamming with, he's going to be all over town, so go check him out.
Oh, he is,
along
yeah.
with a bunch of other good people.
Well,
Jesse Cotton Stone.
yeah, shoot, man, the whole schedule is tomorrow night. John Long plays Bancroft Park, and then Grant's joining him at Jack Quinn's at 9. You know, for the pre-Blues Under the Bridge festivities. And then Friday at the Gold Room, our friends Ori Naftali and the great Jackson sisters in Southern Avenue are going to tear up the Gold Room with Jesse Cotton Stone.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, they're, you know, Ori, this is his second incarnation after only being in the States a couple of years.
Where's he from?
He's from Israel.
From Israel.
And yeah, he's actually a Colorado favorite. He plays all over Denver, Fort Collins, Greeley Blues Fest, Blues from the Top. He's been there many years already. It's going to be a great time to see him, and going to sneak in an interview Friday afternoon. We're trying to do the best we can to cover all things Colorado, like we always say we do. And we're the only one that does it so well. I must say, because you've been around for long enough throughout the show that we've had nothing but a good time hanging out with our friends and doing what we do is showcasing the musicians of Southern Colorado.
That's cool.
So, what exactly, are you changing up your format?
Yeah,
What
things
are you
change,
doing?
You move on. You join bands and you part ways with bands, but you always wish them well. And we'll see, like it was December 31st that I played my first Kevin K band gig at Ken Folks.
Yeah.
And we've got a good group of musicians. Matt Martinez on keyboard, Eric Early's playing drums. Bert Scott actually played that night. He was an old band member, if you remember him.
Yeah.
And Voodoo plays the drums on percussion, and so we got a drummer and a percussionist, which is really cool. The interplay between the two. And Jared Thompson on saxophone.
Yeah.
He couldn't be here tonight either.
Oh man, that's too bad. He's
driving race cars.
Yeah. High Speed International Raceway.
Sure is. So yeah, so there's some elements from the past that are there, and there's some new stuff. So, but some of the songs carry on.
Oh
I
yeah.
heard in an interview the other day, Bob Weir said his songs are like little kids, so he has to keep them alive. Wow, that's cool. So songs, sometimes outlast you.
Yeah. Have you seen? I don't know if that was that interview with Sammy Hagar. Did you see that one? They were up in Marin County and talking about stuff and.
Oh, him and Bob Weir.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
surprisingly, the Sammy, started out playing blues too.
That's cool.
So they did a couple of acoustic duos. And
He's looking good, Bob Weir. I saw him at Folsom Field with Dead and Company.
no kidding, yeah.
Tracy and I went up there and attended one of those shows. It was a really good time. Heck yeah.
So,
And and the other band that's going on besides Kevin K band is the Safety. It's calling it Safety Line, and it's a tribute to Widespread Panic. And it's got the members of Barrel House and the Kevin K band joining forces to interpret that music.
okay, so I've heard about that one
And
before.
we're playing up at Coyotes on August 10th, and that should be a good time. So if you guys are in Denver, which is pretty far away, but who knows, come check it out. Coyotes up in Denver.
Well, gosh, man, that's an achievement to go play Coyotes. Really. I started out, with my bud Larry doing a lot of photography work up in Denver, and yeah. But we love Coyotes. It's just a really fun place, and the music is always good, and the shows are like from 6 to however long, right?
Yeah, 2 in the morning.
No kidding, yeah.
For sure.
One of the few places that carries on the old regimen that, a lot of us grew up with.
Yeah.
Sometimes, people are just cutting things short and, it's not quite the same, even in Denver, but, it's good to see that people are carrying on that thing. You're doing dates. You got a show with the ETs as well, huh?
Yeah, we're playing at Legends on August the 5th. If you've never been to that club, it's a nice club with a cool stage. And the ETs are a great band. Good vibe.
Well, yeah.
They're groovy.
They've been on 3 times as well
Yeah,
too as a
cool,
band,
cool,
but
cool.
yeah, you know, and that's it. We love keeping track of you guys and seeing what you're doing. And you know, you mentioned that things change and people move on, and that's natural anymore, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
You know? But that's the great thing about Southern Colorado and Colorado in general. I still hang out with a lot of Denver bands, and that's what they do. It's how you perfect that groove that, you know, someday things happen with, right?
Yep. Conversations to be had.
Oh, absolutely.
Conversations began in the end.
Yeah, well, and you know, I mentioned to Eric about the fact that I'm lucky enough to be one of the judges for the Colorado Blues Society's International Blues Challenge stuff. And you know, it became real evident that that group of musicians from northern Colorado, per se, they do that regularly themselves. They reconfigure in different bands and adopt a little different shreds, and it's always interesting. You know?
Cool.
So yeah, the fact is that, you know, what we like to say is we want to make Colorado a magnet for, you know, people that enjoy good music. Denver already is, of course, with Red Rocks, but Colorado Springs,
We're doing
just
You're doing
fine.
something huge. That's
Well,
awesome.
thank you, and that's the whole thing. We want to do something huge because that, you know, we appreciate
That's why I'm
everybody.
here.
We appreciate everybody that comes here and plays, or, you know, for a town of 500,000 people.
Hey man, there's
Yeah.
always something to do every night of the week.
Yeah,
Pick up
that's
the-
it. There is music, and people go, "What's there to do?"
Every night of the week.
Yeah. Well, we want to expand a little bit past the group page on Facebook and the YouTube channel, and we were trying to find a web wizard to configure up a really nice web page that we can do streaming and you know, have a calendar and.
You might know your web wizard. We'll talk to you about it later.
All right, that's how it goes. Yeah, we need to see that happen because we
I think he drives race cars.
no kidding. But you know, that's the fact is we're growing so fast, and we just went over the numbers about how our Monday through Friday 6 to midnight show is doing, and we're loving it, man. I cannot believe I ran into a couple of people today that said, "Hey, we listened to your show," and it's you know, it's a rush to know that people want to check out this alternative thing that we got going on.
Totally.
So, man, you know, it's this, as always, this is your show, Kevin.
Oh, it's your show. I'm just
Well,
here
we
to talk
don't, you know, with being on the show 3 times, it's
I'll
like,
play another one.
you know, the introductory stuff, we're friends. We know. People
All right.
can go back and look at the web page for The Beat Goes On that is existing on
There's proof.
KVCMradio.com, but all the shows are archived for you to go back and check them out. And, you know, I think you're show number 80.
Oh, this is show number 80.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
But yeah,
I want to still be.
love to
I'll come
hear
back
some
when
more
I'm
songs.
80s.
Hopefully we'll still be doing it.
A few years for that. So you want to play another song?
Yeah, where do we got going?
You want to go on my own, or what you thinking?
I want to hear anything you want to do.
Anything else? Okay.
Because you're always so entertaining. It's always a different performance every time.
That's what music's about to me. It's a whole different performance because every moment's different. So you just kind of tap into what's going on.
Yeah.
Should I scoot this like that?
If you're going to sing, probably keep it up.
I'm just singing here today. I'm just trying to find my way. Hear that music train calling, let's get aboard. All aboard. The next stop is the truth, promise of a new day. Free from fear, love will not be ignored. If you wanna come along, get in the groove, play that song. That's where you'll know exactly where you need to be. And if you really wanna see what's keeping you from feeling free, you might ask yourself, could it be me? Yeah. Just singing here today, like you finding my way. Let's hear that tune, oh, let's all get aboard. The next stop is the truth. Don't need no proof, need no ticket, yeah. Don't need nothing but a groove. Get in line, let's get aboard. Find that groove, hear the song. It's all around us, it's all around us, ready for you to feel. If you really wanna see, it's keeping you from feeling free. Ask yourself, could it be me? Could it be me? Could it be me? Could it be me? I smell Cincy, cause it's Colorado Springs. Could it be me? Called Could Be Me.
So I think everyone's got a could be me moment, huh?
Oh yeah.
So okay, what's the song about?
Oh, I wrote that in 2000, so 16 years ago.
Wow.
It was about being up late one night, wondering, you know, at the top of maybe one of them passes up there. I don't know, Loveland Pass, possibly. Looking at the stars and just those words kind of came to me. And the next morning I wrote it down. So I remember that one.
That's a beautiful thing.
When I lived over in Breckenridge.
Yeah.
Cool place to live.
Oh, I know, it's so nice lately. I'm out on the patio at midnight looking at stars myself.
Yeah, we all need to get more out.
I know, yeah.
With light pollution, it's hard.
Well, that's true. I live out in Black Forest, so it's not so bad.
All right, we're coming out.
Yeah, please do,
Backyard party.
Yeah, we in fact, we're planning one.
Let
and
me know.
We will let you know for sure, because that's what we want to do is get some acoustics going and just enjoy food, fellowship, and Colorado.
Yes.
So, you mentioned some days. What's the whole calendar?
Well, I've been playing at Mother Muffs on Mondays with the Barrel House guys. That's a fun one. And then I got Ken Folks coming out on the 13th. Just trying to keep track here. And I've been asked to play with a couple of friends in the band Big Sky.
Yeah.
At the Spring Spree. I have to finalize those plans, and then the next weekend at the Cristola Roadhouse. So my August is looking pretty good from here.
Well, that's
from
cool.
This viewpoint.
So what day? We haven't kept track of August yet. So what day is Spring Spree?
13th.
13th. Let me look at
Saturday.
that calendar.
August 13th.
Because we love to go out and cover our friends that play for the city,
Right on.
Um,
Yeah, it should be fun. I think there's a lot of bands playing that.
oh yeah, we were at Territory Days the whole 3 days, and
Incredible.
most of the bands have been on the show, and we're really happy and proud of that fact. And Spring Spree, that is one of the fun traditions here in town, you know, and it's sure to fill Memorial Park as it always does.
That's cool.
I just hope the weather cooperates, right?
Well, yeah, it's probably going to be hot and dry, by next couple weeks.
Yeah.
Always is. I saw the forecast.
This has been a good year though. It's been hot, but I mean it's been moist. We've had enough rain that I haven't turned the water on in the yard at all. That's kind of weather I like. We're in a desert, right? You know, everybody tries to maintain their lush greenery, you know, and it's like, man, we're in a desert.
I like greenery.
I do too, you know. Everybody's from somewhere else kind of here in Colorado, right? But I don't know. When I lived in Ohio, man, if I didn't mow my lawn every week, it would be like 3 foot tall. So everyone's got a perspective about that.
Yeah, we got it easy out here.
Yeah.
As far as that goes.
So what's the Kevin K Band up to?
Well, we need to make a recording.
Yeah.
And we need to get out there and start traveling to the ski towns. That's our plan.
Okay, so what's the deal in the recording?
I've been planting the seed with Bill Douglas. Hopefully that'll happen. We'll have to see. We've got time. If you're out there, Bill, hit me up.
Well, yeah, and you never know, because our sponsor, our friend, our mentor, Tony Cordy at Sunshine Studios, always listens in. And
well, Tony, if you want to give us the gigs, we can make our CD and DVD. We'd love to come. Matt Martinez knows you and says you're his buddy, so let's do it.
That's what we do here. Yeah,
and Matt
Tony
played with the Nocturnal Tomatoes years ago, so you might even know him.
Yeah. Well,
he's a good dude.
But the funny thing, last week when we had Ricky D. Hall in with Andy Clifton,
nice.
I mean, I had to almost pull the microphone away from Ricky because it's like, Tony, let us play there. So we'll just see. I haven't talked to Tony since my tune-up, so we got to circle the wagons again. They've got a lot of great shows. In fact, one's tonight that, darn, how come everybody has to have a Wednesday night show when I'm doing my radio show, right?
Well, it won't even be getting going until when?
Oh, I know, but see, here again, you know, it's like, we usually, you know, when the show ends at 9, it usually takes a while to do the PR stuff. We do the handshaking and the pictures, you know, and clearing out like whatever equipment. It's usually like 10 o'clock before we get out of here. And then it's like, do I want to go, you know, it's not far, but it's all the motivation of, do I go south or do I go north?
Right.
And I know Tony understands. He's just he loves what he does, and it's a great family business. And Scott Wilson's going to throw a great party for his tantric and trapped release show it's going to be an outdoor show. But yeah, speaking of so much to do, you know, Ed and Lisa. Well, Lisa's noticeably not here tonight, right? Yeah, have you met Lisa?
No, but I think that she plays, doesn't she?
Yeah, she's our street-corner gypsy.
Right on.
Yeah.
I've never really been introduced.
Oh, man, well, I just saw her this afternoon, and she wanted me to say, you know, she wished she could be here, but Chuck needs her more right now, so she's doing what she needs to do, and we'll see them all soon enough, you know? So, how about another song, man? Like I said, you can play as much as you want.
Cool.
The questions are just totally repetitive between us now, huh?
I don't know, you got a example coming in here in a bit too?
Well, yeah, she's probably stuck on I-25, but yeah, put in the most that you can do right now, and we'll figure it out when she gets here. She's going to text me on the way up the stairs, I think.
Yeah, I can do another one. I'll send it out to Teddy. I heard him out there. trouble. You won't help me mine. But I gotta get down. Ooh, I gotta get down. Gotta get down to the mine. Keep me up just one more night. Can't sleep here no more. Little big cocks and Kuonen. Get me away fast forward. I got me down. I got to work and I won't. Happy all the time. Some other fellas make nothing at all. Oh, can you hear him cry? Can I go, honey? Oh, can I go down? Take your ship that mile. Gotta get down the Cumberland mine. That's the place to spend my time.
I love it, man. Thanks for coming out and just doing this stuff. It's happy music, you know? And that's exactly what we need is happy music in these trying times, right? Well, you know, we're expecting a call from Eric Boa anytime. But in the meantime, you were telling me a story. You just played up at Alma.
Oh yeah, I went to Alma Fest.
Yeah, now that's another thing, man. We got to get a calendar going because I'm not always aware.
The Festival in the Clouds.
Yeah, I mean
I
the
played
recurring.
one 16 years ago.
Yeah.
The year I wrote that.
And that is a recurring. It's like, why doesn't more people know about this?
It might even have been at that festival I wrote that song. Anyway, yeah, that was a fun time. I had a friend from Indiana come up, and I was like, hey, you want to go see a Colorado festival and meet some friends? Saw old friends and faces. And my buddy owns a shop right there on the main street. Let me set up my speakers. We started playing. Me and a guy I just met. Next thing you know, we're like 4 or 5, 6 songs deep into it, jamming. Up comes the sheriff and says we have to unplug because we're in competition with the big festival down there. It's a big, huge sound system and everything. Wow. We just had my little PA, so we must have been rocking it. getting the cops called on us. Anyway, it was fun while it lasted, and got to hear some music that weekend and all that. So.
Well, you know, and that's one thing too is things are getting so regulated. Like, did you were you
Yeah, they
needing
said we
a
didn't have a
permit?
permit. Yeah.
You know,
That's what he
yeah.
was trying to tell us. It's like,
Oh,
hey, well, we
man.
own this property. And I'm like, no, you can't.
But you had the store owner's permission.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, see.
Yeah, it was fun while it lasted.
You know, and that's it. I think, you know, at least when I lived in Northern California, it was like people went up to the mountain towns to these festivals because they were a lot of fun and it was out of the way. It was up high enough that it was cooler and, you know.
Oh yeah.
Bureaucracy.
Free spirits up there too.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, we want to say our usual thanks to some of our dedicated listeners, and one of them, Roger Pennington from Foggiest Notion, is listening and you know, is enjoying what he's hearing, and he's in Canyon City, but he plays in Guffey all the time.
Cool.
Yeah. So, and he introduced me through Facebook to another friend of his called Cousin Eric.
Oh.
And so I'm waiting to communicate with him. I was a little too busy today, and if he's listening, I got to apologize. But he's asking about us doing some coverage of a family reunion that happens up in Guffey every year, and
Cool.
it's around the September 9th.
That'd be interesting, the Guffey family reunion.
What's that?
That would be an interesting family reunion in Guffey.
Well, you know, and that's it. Everyone, I looked it up, and small town festivals are great. You know, we went to Mountain of the Sun that Joe McGarry put on
Oh yeah.
a couple weekends ago, and that was just, I mean, it was.
Who all
it was,
played there?
Well, it was Family Elephant as the headliner, of
They're
course.
gonna be here too, right?
Yeah, they're doing my birthday show. Love these guys. They are just so fun to be around. And so Jesse Cottonstone was there, and he brought Bill Howlin' Mad Perry and his daughter Shy Perry, and did a set on their way. It was the last appearance before they went back to Mississippi, where they're from, which was a real treat. I mean, this guy's one of the old Delta Blues guys. You know, he made a joke. It's great to see you all, but I'm legally blind. You know, it's the entertainment factor that you just never know. You know what you're going to get when you go and you go. Wow, I've heard of this guy, but you don't get to experience him until you see him. And then Jason Miller Band.
Oh yeah, I know Jason.
And yeah, I never really heard them as a band and loved them, man. It was a great set. And then oh man, I gotta remember this band because I really enjoyed them too. God help me out, somebody. Cold Heart Revival.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. With Dylan and Jason Gilmore and
And then Tim Costello.
Tim Costello, yeah.
Eric's buddies with those guys too.
Yeah,
Too bad
it's,
he isn't here. I don't know what happened to him.
well,
He
that's
got
too
lost.
bad, huh?
Make him talk a little too.
Yeah. Well, you want to do another song until we get, I mean, Eric,
Your guy calling?
well, he'll call, but he's on the Skype line, so Ed'll give me a, what are we doing, Ed?
Is it coming through all right? Me playing like this?
Yeah, it's just me. Huh? We good? Okay.
hearts of old. Pushed out of the warm into the cold. Been that way since I was 9 days old. Oh, been that way. Always did just what I was told. Soon realized then I hit the mold. Oh, time's too weak, time's too bold. Been that way since I was 9 days old. I don't know how to find out what went wrong. Work it out in song, helps me move along. Now as I feel my life unfold, I see all the rocks, oh, and how they roll. Showing to me a little glimpse of heaven's road. I see it been that way, been that way, been that way, been that way, been that way since I was 9 days old. Within this room, that's an old song of mine. You thought, you said I was happy. That was when I got sad on you. Sorry.
You know, and sometimes, I mean, I was listening to the song, you know, I like the lyrics, but, you know, it doesn't really seem like it was that sad, you know, it's kind of melancholy, you know.
It just comes from a place.
Yeah.
It's a good place. So.
Well, you know, the whole thing is, you got so much stuff that I only get to hear it live, you know. We got this primetime music show, and you need to just send me some MP3s and stuff if you got them, you know.
I will.
Okay, really, because we're trying to build up this Monday through Friday, 6 to midnight, all Colorado music show. I've got about 150 CDs and a whole bunch of downloads. So the content is just, it's amazing. People have said, you know, we have such a wide variety of music here in Colorado that we don't filter it, we don't sequence it, we don't, I mean, it just, you can hear nice mellow acoustic stuff and then, you know, some heavy metal and some jazz and some, you know, we think that that's the way it should be, you know, unexpected. And the surprise factor is what makes it enjoyable, you know. And we're working on when you listen to it on your cell phone, right? As what 55% of our listeners actually listen on their cell phone.
Really?
So they're on the TuneIn application, and you know, it's like Pandora. It tells you, you know, the song title and the artist and stuff like that.
Well, that's cool.
But we want people to be recognizable, you know.
Right on.
Yeah.
I need to work on that part.
Well, you know, and that's it. Yeah, you've been around. You've been writing music for 16 years.
Oh yeah, longer than that.
Longer than that.
22 years.
Yeah. Well, you know, and the thing is too, we have to remind people this is internet radio, you know, but the fact that we made the name excruciatingly long, you know, like the beat goes on, global internet, the double entendre, you know. The metrics really show that, I mean, the YouTube channel has been seen and heard in about 200 countries.
Really?
Yeah, and this show has been picked up off the SoundCloud and through our broadcast statistics in about 147 countries.
Wow.
So people are listening. You know, I've got like 400 plus
Hola.
subscribers. Yeah, yeah. And the funny thing is when people respond back, you know, I said last week we got a message on YouTube. Somebody from Sao Paulo, Brazil, says, "Well, this is pretty
Olympics.
cool." It's pretty. Yeah, well, that's in Rio, but
Coming up.
it's so cool to discover that people are tuning in from who knows where. You know.
That's awesome.
And they're leaving comments, so we like to hear everyone's
Somebody
comments.
in Antarctica could do that.
Well, you know, and that's I had a friend that wanted to do one of those remote Antarctic tours where, you know, you go to some ice station for 6 to 9 months, you know, and do some little simple maintenance on the facility.
Go do a global internet week goes on show from Antarctica. Good idea.
Well, you know,
Start a GoFundMe site.
that's it. GoFundMe. Thanks for that idea. I didn't think of that. You know, it's like
We'll get you there.
I
That'd be
would hope
cool.
so. Wouldn't that be fun? Maybe we should do a contest that
Yeah.
we take some lucky listener to a remote location and do a show. Of course, for the nominal fee of it has to be more than $19.95, right?
Yeah. 1999.
Yeah. The traditional as seen on TV price. So, you know what? If we keep on going, man. If you want to play more music, I'd love to hear your
A
stuff.
couple more little originals. I don't know. You hear them here and there sometimes.
Yeah,
It's a
you know.
nice little, venue to play some different stuff. Different but same.
Well, it's good to hear, you know, familiar songs from our friends.
We appreciate it. Thanks, Mark.
Anytime, man.
Can't worry about nothing. You gotta let it go. You can't worry about nothing. You gotta let it flow. Like the water in the rain, falling on the ground. What goes around, come back around. About Nothing with Mill Tones. My band Breckenridge Days. And interesting enough, one of the guitar players from that band might be moving back to town, so you never know what's going to happen.
Wow. Possibilities, huh?
Oh yeah,
Cool.
always cheap.
Well, you know, I think it should, tell you the truth, you know?
Keep fresh.
Well, yeah.
And then old at the same time. That's the knack.
So, you know, I guess we've had some trouble with our Skype line, so I'm going to give Eric a call
Cool.
real quick here.
He's the lucky winner.
Well, you know, we have all the best intentions to do all the technical possibilities, and, you know, get surprised a lot.
Oh yeah.
Eric.
This Mark?
Yes, it is. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing good, man.
You know, I gotta apologize. We thought we've been using the Skype line, but something tricky happened. I don't know.
Okay.
But
Was I supposed to make that call on Skype?
well, that's the number you called is our Skype line. So
Okay, that was the one you gave me.
yeah, and it's been working until something just must have happened. I don't know, but we got you now,
Well,
right?
I've never done a Skype call, just so you know. I just called on my phone.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not like a video Skype. It's just
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just the audio, and usually it picks up, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, the first time it just rang, and then the second time it went right to a voicemail, and a woman's voice said, "The person you're trying to reach is not available. Please leave a message after the tone," which I did. And then the third time after your message, I called it again. It just rang and rang and rang.
Oh man, well, we're gonna have to put in a technical work order, right? So I wanted to get you on the phone because you know you're well known up in Denver and the North area, and I've enjoyed you for years. You know, you're coming down to do our Blues Under the Bridge Saturday, which I'm really thrilled that they included you. And so, have you played in the Springs recently, or before, or ever?
Yeah, I have. It's, we've done Southside Johnny's on occasion. We did the Blues in the Park. I think it was last summer. We did that, and that was a hoot. And I think that's really what got us this gig. Was Brenda Knight. I chatted at that show, and